This is HypeHQ Reality Radio on Colourful Radio, and I'm here with the team. Yo, make some noise.
Yo.
What's up?
Oh, I love it, Marco.
Yeah, I'm trying to be cool.
You're cool. 20%. Come.
Effortless.
So I'm Tish, and I'm here with
Mark Zed.
And I'm here with
Ayo. Hey ho, ayo. Hey.
And today, guys, you know this is Live Lobby Season 4, Episode 5. Yeah, and we are made up right now. We have got our guest for the day, our very first guest for Live Lobby Season 4, Episode 5. And he's sitting with us. And boy, is this guy multi-talented. If you don't know, you will know by the end of this interview. Give it up for Jflames.
Hey. What's going on, guys? What's going on?
So glad to have you on the show, man.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me. This is a great platform, by the way, just to let you guys know.
Thank you so much.
That means a
I've
lot.
been checking you lot out.
Thank you.
And, that's great. You lot are doing great work.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
Jay.
very
Much
much.
appreciated.
So you got them buzzing now. Don't talk over his moment. Okay. Listen, Jay, talk to us. You're multifaceted. You're multi-talented.
Yeah.
You're a multi-genred producer. You was once a DJ, and you're an artist now.
Yeah.
So can you break that down? That's quite eclectic.
Well, I'm still a DJ.
Okay.
But my whole thing was, I didn't want to pigeonhole myself. I didn't want to put myself in a box. I always wanted to be the type of person that can DJ, produce, and make music, because I get bored really easy. So if I was to just stay in the studio and just make beats forever, I would probably just give up after a while if I didn't have another avenue. So it's like, I started when I really got into the industry. I was a grime DJ, so I was on pirate radio stations and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah, you just spoke about that, and that was one of our questions, wasn't it, Ayo? You just took it away.
Sorry, I dropped the gun.
Give us a chance,
Let's reel it back in.
Ahead of the game.
Okay, so wow. Okay, listen. There's on the grapevine a bit of a buzz, right? Ayo, we got this research. We did this research,
of
right?
course.
Your dad.
Yeah.
Apparently he's a reggae artist.
My dad is a reggae artist and he's a drummer.
A drummer? Okay.
Yeah, he's a drummer. So he's been doing this since the late 70s. Not to reveal his age.
So how old you are, Dad?
But yeah, he's well known on the scene, and
Nice.
me and my brother.
Can you reveal?
Yeah, his name's Spider. He used to play for Morgan Heritage.
No!
He's been on tour with them before.
Hey.
That's a big thing.
Yeah, so
and they're all humbleized.
I grew up in a music household, so it's like it's always been something that's been around. Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing. Continue, please.
That's an amazing heritage.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so just growing up around that, seeing drums from when I was the age of 5, I was like, not forced to play drums, but I was encouraged to play drums. So it's always been something that's been like in my life. Music has always been in my life. Like I live, breathe, eat this.
Sleep.
Yeah,
music.
That's it. Music. Yeah.
So do you play an instrument? I'm just being naughty now.
Yeah, I play drums. I play,
of course, like your dad.
I play a bit of bass by ear.
Okay.
I'm not trained on like classically or anything like that, but I can play a bit of bass by ear, a little bit of guitar. I'm not fully confident.
What did you call it? Guitar. Okay, wait a minute for the fans
South
out
London.
there. It's not guitar. It's guitar. Okay.
That's my Lucian coming out.
Ghetto fabulous guitar.
Big up,
okay.
Lucian.
Big up.
But the main instrument I play is laptop. Laptop is an instrument, guys. Just to let everyone know this.
In the new age.
Tell us about that.
Right. Record decks, right? We would now say that's an instrument because it was fundamental in creating hip hop, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
In 2019, a laptop is fundamental in creating music. Every single music genre that you hear, even in rock music, even the drums are programmed. So, laptop to me is a music instrument, and I will fight that debate.
Okay, I like that.
Okay, all right, nice.
The new generation, you hear that your laptop is an instrument.
Yeah.
Okay, now that's an education and a half. You made your first creation at the age of 7 using an Atari. Let's big up Lord Sugar. Lord Sugar, thank you,
The
Atari.
Atari.
Thank you, Lord Sugar.
That's an Asian piece.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Atari, like original. There was a program on Atari called Creator.
Wow.
And you two might be too young to remember this, but this
we know
I'm
our
talking
stuff.
like
You've upset them now, Jflames. That's it.
this is like early 90s. So my dad is a drummer, but he's also a producer as well. So we used to have Ataris in the house and stuff like that. So I remember at the age of like 7, me and my brother, he basically said, right, this is the computer that we use to create music. Do you guys want to make a beat? And then we put together a beat. And I can still remember how the beat went to this day. Like, it was one of my first productions I've ever made, with my brother. And I remember just looking at this computer and thinking, wow, I can play keyboard, drums, bass, guitar, all at one time.
Wow.
Like, it just blew my mind.
Yeah, of course it did. Look at your face. I love Alice's act. Alice, give it up for Alice Clary in here,
Yeah,
please.
she's getting all the angles.
Yeah, she's filming. She captured that moment in your face. when you just expressed
The
it
nostalgic
like that.
twinkle
That's
going
what I'm
back.
saying. It was so electric. Oh my gosh. So,
Your sound.
yeah.
Yeah, you mix rock with reggae, right?
Yeah, I mix rock with reggae, dub, with trap music, with grime.
Okay, stop. Because a little bird told us Nirvana and Korn.
Oof. My favorite.
Is that true?
Yeah, well,
Wait. Is that true?
that is true.
And it's solution.
Yep, and you know what?
You know what I mean? How does that work?
Back in the day on cable TV, right? I'm showing my age. There was a channel called The Box, right? And they used to play loads of like heavy metal music as well as rap. And I fell in love with Korn, Freak on a Leash. I fell in love with Freak on a Leash, the song, and I fell in love with Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit. And then when I got a bit older, I started to really research into the bands and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm a huge fan of Korn.
Yeah.
I love. There was that age in the '90s where rap and metal were kind of coming together. And that funky, bassy, like
Rage Against the Machine and those
Rage
guys.
Against the Machine,
Classic.
even Limp Bizkit, Korn, all these great bands. So I connect with that on that level. That's why I enjoyed it very much.
So that's a lot of genres you've mixed together in your music. Do you have a name for that? Yeah.
Okay, so in 2012, me and my brother Ruin Zay's son, we came up with a name.
Big up Ruin
Zay's son.
yeah.
He's right now. We came up with a name called Dub Trap, right?
Wait, dub trap. Is that a mixture of rock and reggae?
It's a mixture of dub music, trap music, and a bit of sprinkle of rock as well, all mixed together. And, we actually put out an EP. So I was the producer. and
Repeat
Ruin
that
Zay's
for the
son.
fans, please.
We put out an EP, so our album, it's like a 6-track album.
The name of your genre.
Oh, Dub Trap.
You heard it here first.
Dub Trap, yeah.
Dub trap.
Exclusive.
The mouth of Jflames.
And then I produced it, and Ruin Zay's son vocaled it, and we did that in 2012. And one of the songs actually got on World Star Hip Hop.
Wow.
No.
Nice.
Imagine I woke up.
World Star.
Yeah.
No.
You look at Google this as well.
We're gonna Google it. Yeah, we're gonna Google it. Right? Come on, let me hear
Yeah,
it.
I remember I woke up in the morning and I had about 20 messages on my phone, and everyone was like, whoa, like, congratulations. And I'm like, what are you congratulating me for? Like, I'm so confused. It was like, go on World Star Hip Hop. And I went on World Star Hip Hop and I saw our video there called Dub Trap, and I couldn't believe it. That was a surreal moment for
That's
me.
amazing.
What course that was.
Yeah.
Okay, what would you say are the 3 defining character traits that got you where you are right now?
3 defining character traits is I don't budge on my creativity. So if I have something in my mind, I'm going to do everything I need to do to make that thought that I have a reality.
It's your project.
Yeah, it's my project. The second trait I would say is I'm open. As you guys know, I listen to all types of genres. I'm open. I can sit down with somebody that listens to heavy metal such as yourself. I can sit down with someone that's classically trained and have conversations with them. So I think it's all about being open to music, because I love music, not just R&B and hip hop. I love all types of music. And the third trait I would say is just being focused. I know what my aim is, and I know what my goal is, and I won't allow anybody to pull me off path, because I know where potentially I can get to, and I know the people that I can help, and I know the message I can put out there.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Big time. Is that some advice that you would give to somebody young coming up in the industry, trying to get a career out of it? Is that something you would say to them?
Yeah, I would definitely say to them, I think before you take on music, in terms of putting yourself out there, you need to figure out what message is it you're going to bring
You're
to
trying
the
to
masses.
convey to the masses, yeah.
When you figure that out, it will make this journey a lot more easier for you? Because I think a lot of people get lost in, trying to please radio or trying to please a certain demographic, and they can get lost and confused.
I mean, I want to kind of debate this with you a little bit,
Okay.
because I think there is a kind of pliability you should apply to knowing that you do have to not I wouldn't say pander or give in or be submissive to it, but there is a certain pliability you should apply, as in to work with,
to be flexible.
There's commerciality, there's being global, there's being radio friendly. Do you know what I mean? There's certain things that to adhere to break in. There's lots of ways to get into the industry. If we're really clever and we're really smart and we think about it, if we read our books like Donald S. Passman, I'm bigging you up again. You should put me on sponsor, by the way, Donald S. Passman, because everything you need to know about the music industry, that's a great book to read. It kind of breaks it down from the American's perspective and the European territory as well, UK territory. I can hear some adverts. What do we got?
Sorry, no, that's just the jingle going.
Hey!
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
But to add to what you said, definitely, I believe you got to find a balance. So I wouldn't say, just totally go out there and just be totally left. No, find somewhere in the middle.
So what you're saying is you have to work with the industry.
You have, if you want to be successful in this industry, you have to work
on
for
that level
to a degree. You don't have to totally,
exactly
go one way, but incorporate some of yourself. If you're going to make pop music, incorporate some of your own identity into the music.
So you're saying,
find the balance.
That's what you're trying to say. You don't always have to work within the system. You can change the system.
You can change it. So for example, right, the new music in amongst the British youth is drill music. That's a new thing. That's kind of taken over from trap. Now, when I make my music,
which all stems from hip hop, by the way.
It stems from hip hop. So when I make my music, I infuse a bit of drill into my music, just so I can appeal to the younger generation. You see what I'm saying? But I'm still Jflames.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not totally
keep that
lost.
authenticity. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's about finding that medium, that balance.
Okay. I'm gonna throw you a curveball here. What would you say the word urban means to you?
The word urban is black music.
Okay.
And I think, we shouldn't be scared to say black music. I think for a long time we were scared to say black music, and it's black music. I never liked the word urban. It was nonsense to me. It's black music, and that's what it is.
Okay, I feel that, man.
Interesting. Ooh, my brain's just buzzing. I got a million questions. All right, I'm just gonna throw a curve. Sorry, Ayo. Your hand went up graciously. What you gassed? You gassed.
You're talking about all these things. I just want to know,
talking
about all these ideas, these genres. I just want to know, where do you see yourself, maybe in 10 years? What's your end game?
My end game is, I was actually having this conversation with my brother Asa the other day. My end game is, by the time I'm 43 years old, I want to actually be in a rock and roll band.
We should talk.
Oh my goodness, that's I'd love to see that.
Nice.
Just, I don't know, living somewhere in California, doing shows every now and then. Just living a totally different
not a bad
life.
place either.
Not a bad place. It's nice. It's got the beach.
Sunny.
So I want to ask you a crazy question, and then I want you to let people know where you are, all your socials, spell it for them so they can keep in contact with you and things like that. If you had a crush, if you could have a crush on any female artist, dead or alive, who and why would it be that person?
Dead or alive. You see, the main thing you said right there is dead or alive, right?
Yes.
Because you said that, you've just now made me think of one artist, and that would have been Aaliyah. R.I.P. Aaliyah. She was the most beautifulest angel to me ever. I still listen to her music to this day. I absolutely love Aaliyah. Nice. Alive would be Beyonce, but she's married to Jay-Z.
Good luck.
Yeah, just because the glory doesn't mean you can't score.
No disrespect, Hove. No disrespect.
No, well, look. I don't know. I think Ayo's got another crazy question for you.
I do actually. Yeah. If you weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
That's not so crazy, Ayo.
That's crazy.
If I wasn't doing music, what would I be doing? That's a good question. I'll probably be doing something to do with computers or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, that's dry.
Yeah,
maybe a hacker.
Hey. There's the craziness.
I told you I'm from Lewisham, right?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. He's not really bigging up the Lewisham crew, is he? He's
He wouldn't be Jflames, the rapper, man. He'd be Jflames, notorious hacker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's like. So who would you hack for? The government?
Ooh.
No, I wouldn't hack for the government.
I would just be safe.
I would hack for all conspiracy theorists. That
Nice.
to find out what's really going on in Area 51. That's what
Did we land on the moon or did we not?
Wait,
exactly.
now-
Those are the real questions.
Okay, so now I want to ask you the question: do you believe in aliens? Because you just kind of said you did.
Yeah, I believe all
We're
of us
not alone
here.
in the universe,
I
right?
believe we are the aliens.
Oi,
Yeah.
I like that answer.
In some way we
I
are.
believe
yeah.
that humanity's
Well,
been
I have-
around for billions and billions of years, and I think we've been through every planet in our solar system, and the last planet we've landed in is Earth.
Wow.
So you believe like
Okay, you
history.
just wowed us all, right?
let me see if I can get where you're coming from. You believe
Yeah.
we were so technologically advanced that
Yep.
we can only go backwards.
Yeah,
And now we've forgotten all that
Yeah,
information.
we forgot all of it, you know?
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see the logic in it.
Yeah.
We're running out of time, gracefully. We're not going to rush you. We've got a beautiful 5 minutes,
Okay.
right? But we would like you just to give your socials, plug a little bit,
Yeah,
so,
tell us
where
what's
you're
up.
gigging next,
Yep.
where we can see you and where we can keep in touch with you.
Right, so my socials, Instagram, Jflames on the beat, but you can just type in Jflames, JFLAMES in Google, and then all of my socials will pop up. Gigging, me and my brother Ruin Zayson, shouts out to Ruin Zayson.
Shout out to Ruin.
Yeah.
Big up.
We put on a night in Berlin. I know we're in London right
where?
now,
Yeah.
but we put on a night in Berlin
No, wait,
called
no,
Bake and Wake.
hold on a minute. How is I, a little person like me,
Yeah.
supposed to get to Berlin?
Listen,
Are you providing coaches?
when I get the money, I will buy your ticket to come out. All of you guys in here will fly out and we'll
Oh,
have a good
bless
time.
you.
Yeah.
But
We'll calm down.
if you check my Spotify, I will be updating all of the shows that's coming up for this summer in the UK. So just follow me on Spotify, Apple Music as well, but mainly Spotify. That's where I do my place of work. Yeah.
That's dope-alicious right there. Is there anything that you want to shout out to your fans? Or any collaboration that you may want, or a co-write that you might want to?
You know what? I would just like to collaborate with anyone that's willing to be their self and be different. So if you're a young artist out there, old artist, I don't care. If you're willing to be different and you think that you can bring something to the table, let's do something together. You know, let's do something together. And shout out to the whole of Southeast London, Lucian.
Nice.
SE13.
I don't know what you just said, but I was like,
That's a postcode, isn't it?
bring it up for Jflames.
Hey, welcome. Nice.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah,
It's been a pleasure.
It was a pleasure,
Big,
yeah.
big.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Woo, woo.